The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the chief priests and the elders of the people, "What is your opinion? A man had 2 sons. He went and said to the first, 'My boy, you go and work in the vineyard today.' He answered, 'I will not go.' But afterwards thought better of it and went. The man then went and said the same thing to the second, who answered, 'Certainly, sir,' but did not go. Which of the 2 did the father's will?" "The first," they said. Jesus said to them, "I tell you solemnly, tax collectors and prostitutes are making their way into the kingdom of heaven before you. For John came to you a pattern of true righteousness, but you did not believe him, and yet the tax collectors and prostitutes did. Even after seeing that, you refuse to think better of it and believe in him." The Gospel of the Lord. I suppose in a way, Seremban is blessed. I put inverted commas, blessed. Why? Because we only have one church, Whether you like it or not, you have to come here. Unless you want to join some of the other Christian churches. Most of the time, when angry people, you're not angry with person, this, that, you still come for Mass here. The nearest next place is where, Mantin. Unless you want to go all the way to Mantin and come back here, quite likely we will come here, quite likely. But supposing one day, you say 10 years or 20 years from now, for those of us who are still around, suddenly, Seremban got 5 churches. One here, the original, so-called original. Then we have one in S2, one in S3, one in Sendayan, and one in, what's that, Vale or whatever Vale over there, their side, Just imagine we got 5 churches in the whole of Seremban, Will you still come here, no? I think some of us may go to other places, you know why? Because some people, what they do? They go to church because they like the priest, If they don't like the priest, if the priests are very garang, face like monkey voice like hantu this kind of thing, I think some of us are scared go to other place. Or some of us don't come here anymore because of some other reason, Perhaps other place, the preaching better, That's the reality of some churches that we see, especially in major cities, I don't like this place, I go to the other place. I don't like the other place, I go to another place. Then in the end, what happened? Our community becomes fragmented. Our community becomes fragmented because we are only concerned about our needs, We're only concerned about ourselves. Have we been concerned about the needs of the community? What have we been doing to help the community to grow? In today's readings, we are reminded of this situation, where we are reminded that being Christian is not just me, myself, and I, Being Christian means I am being a Christian in a community, What that means also is that when we are baptized, we are not baptized for ourselves, We are baptized for the community, for the glory of God. So, being a Christian in a community also means that we are supposed to bring the good news to people of our community. Not I go here, I go there, I say a lot of good things, good news about whatever elsewhere, but in my own community I don't care. Then how? Just imagine for a while, in the gospel today, we are reminded of the 2 sons. One son said, "I don't want to go." But you know what he did? He went. He realized that his duty was not for himself, His duty was to serve others and eventually and ultimately to serve the Lord. But some of us are like the second son, We all they say, for example, we ask people to come and help us. Oh, I can help. Then when the day come to help, by the time, why so few people want? Sometimes only 3-4 people, the same people coming. Why everybody else so missing, all run away? In today's Mass, let us be reminded that we are a community of believers. We call ourselves Christians. We call ourselves brothers and sisters in Christ. If we call ourselves brothers and sisters in Christ, then our duty should be for the community, for our community here. Supposing, let's say you move to some other place, it's quite a distance for you to come here, and you're able to serve in the community there, that's a different story, But let us not make it a habit to hop to other churches just because we don't like the priest, or we don't like the preaching, or we don't like the people around us, The same also goes for BECs, Some people, my BEC, a lot of gossiping, They every time meeting, never have proper prayer, Just We complain, but are we doing something about it or no? Or we just complain only, then we go to other BEC pula. Then how? How do we build community? How do we show ourselves as a community of believers if it's easy to complain, easy to walk off, easy to go elsewhere, and not do our part where we are? So in today's Mass, we ask the Lord to help us change our attitude, change our behavior, so that we will realize that we are actually a community of believers where we are. Let us not go here, go there for ourselves only, Let us do what we are supposed to do as a community for His glory.